Research is driven by a question or a problem that then will guide your research. Research is seeking information with a clear goal in mind, and it's also a process which works best when done step by step. Throughout this video, we'll discuss many different research tools that will help you to be successful as you research your animal. Okay guys, normally we research because we want to find the answer to a question that we might have. So we're going to look at the question, where's the only place that snakes don't live? And then your teacher's going to pause this, have you write down on a sticky note where you think the only place that snakes don't live is. And then you guys are going to come up with some ideas about where you think we could actually find the answer to that. So the answer to the question is Antarctica is the only place on Earth you won't find snakes living. I hope you guys came up with some good resources to be able to find the answer. Maybe an informational or nonfiction book. If you have a more specific or detailed question, the best place to look would be the internet. And it's always best to have a safe search engine to look for your question. By now you should have chosen an animal that interests you, and you should be thinking of questions such as what habitat they live in, what types of food do they eat, what are adaptations that they have so that they can survive in their environment. Now to the fun part. It's time to find out some more about your animal. So we're going to learn about a few different resources that we can use to research. The first resource we're going to take a look at is Jog the Web. It includes videos, songs, web pages, and more. With this, you're going to scan a QR code on the iPad, or you can also go to the computer, get on the P drive, Student, Second Grade, and Animal Research. To use Jog the Web, you will just click on the tabs to change the website that you would like to visit. If a website does not show up where you can see it, just click and show the page at the top. This will direct you to the full site. Use these websites to gather information. Another resource you can use is nonfiction books. Websites and nonfiction books both give you so much information, but you don't have to read all the information to find what you're looking for. Keywords are so important. Instead of reading the informational text cover to cover, you can look for headings and subheadings that give you an idea of what you're searching for. For instance, if you're searching a cheetah to see what its diet is or what they eat, you can easily see the subheading diet. But it's not always that easy. In this book about tarantulas, it doesn't give the exact name of the topic. I'm going to ask you to pause the video, and I'm going to leave you with the question, what do you think the hunter and the hunted means in this nonfiction book about tarantulas? The hunter and the hunted refers to the tarantula hunting or finding food, which is part of his diet. In this chapter, it will also discuss which animals are predators or hunt tarantulas. Keywords are important words that help you find the information you're looking for. Be sure to use them. Encyclopedias are books that give you brief but important information about your animal. There are hundreds of articles and topics in an encyclopedia. Encyclopedias are arranged in ABC order to make it easier to find what you need to find. There may be several books with letters listed in ABC order, like the ones you see on the screen. You can also find lots of information with the online encyclopedia, like Fact Monster. A dictionary gives you the meaning of words you may not know, and words are also listed in ABC order. Use the dictionary when you need to look up a word that seems important to the text. You can also use online dictionaries such as Wordsmith. Please pause to answer the question. What is the difference between a dictionary and an encyclopedia? After knowing all the many research tools you have, it's time to get started. This is your research organizer for your animals. The first thing you want to write down is the name of your animal and its classification in the middle of the organizer. You will write down information in any order. It doesn't have to be exactly as I describe. It's best to take notes rather than write full sentences. Appearance is what your animal looks like. Diet, that just means what your animal eats. Habitat is where they live. Predators are the animals that hunt your animal. Even humans can be predators to some. Adaptation is something unique about the animal's body that helps it survive in a certain habitat. Life cycle, explain how the animal is born. This can be eggs or live birth. Fun facts, that just means you get to write a few interesting facts. And sources, this is where you're going to write down which websites or the names of the books that you use to gather your information, because we want to be sure we give credit to those who publish this information. All right, everyone, we're going to flip to the back of your animal research organizer, and we're going to look at where you can illustrate your animals, the top box, and in that you're going to be able to draw a picture of your animal, and you can even draw their habitat around them. Next, the next two questions are kind of critical thinking questions. How does your animal adaptation help it survive? And also, which habitat would your animal have trouble surviving in, and why? I'm going to leave you with the question, why do we research, and what are some tools you can use to help you research? Discuss this with your class and your teacher, and have fun researching.